Meteorologist Bob Cox with your forecast update for Friday afternoon, May 27th. Over the next few days, it's going to stay warm and it will have that summery feel, very appropriate for the first unofficial weekend of summer. And there is the chance for a shower or thunderstorm, mostly scattered activity, late this afternoon into Friday evening, although most of tonight should be dry. And also Saturday and Sunday, there's the chance for a shower or thunderstorm in typical summer fashion. Although, again, it'll be scattered activity. Most of the time, it won't be raining. It'll be just kind of nice and warm and summery with a mix of sun and clouds. Now, the same may not be able to be said about Memorial Day. We'll talk about that in just a moment. First off, the visible satellite image from the western Atlantic and eastern part of the United States shows that we're still watching this system east of the Bahamas trying to become better organized. The Hurricane Center indicates a 90% chance that will become a tropical cyclone or a subtropical cyclone. And if it does turn into a tropical storm, it would be named Bonnie, although there's still some question as to whether or not it reaches that strength. Its most likely track will take it up toward the coast of the Carolinas, especially the South Carolina coast. In fact, let's look at the spaghetti plots. These are different model solutions as to how this thing will track. You can see most of them do take it into the South Carolina coast, a few a little further north and east. So the most likely track is into the South Carolina coast as we go into the weekend. Where it goes from there, or where the moisture from it goes from there, I should say, is of interest to us, especially on Monday. The various model intensity forecasts have come up a little bit since yesterday, but still most of the guidance below tropical storm strength. Not out of the question, though. You could get a tropical storm out of this. Now, here's the forecast from the North American model. Watch this as we go forward. I'll go through it kind of quickly, and keep your eye both on what's going on in our neck of the woods and also the moisture down here with that system east of the Bahamas. As we go forward here, we go through the day on Friday, and you see some scattered activity showing up in places in the Northeast, but again, nothing widespread. It's kind of hit and miss. And as we move into tonight, it should be mostly dry. Saturday, again, we pick up the chance for a scattered shower or storm, although much of the day is dry and pretty hot, especially away from the coast. Where you do get a thunderstorm, it could be a heavy thunderstorm, but again, it's going to be scattered. So it's one of those kind of keep your eyes to the sky and use common sense deals for Saturday and Sunday. Have you noticed what's going on with the moisture here coming out of the tropics? Look how it's now feeding into the coast of the Carolinas. And then as we go a little bit further ahead, probably the worst weather of the three-day weekend will actually be on Memorial Day. Some of this moisture may actually get sucked up into the flow. Now, we're not going to have to deal with a tropical storm or anything like that, but the moisture from it could get entrained into the flow here and kind of exacerbate the rain on Monday. So there will be showers around on Memorial Day, but just how much rain we get, if it's raining much of the day or if it's just a few showers, that still remains to be seen. But if that tropical moisture gets involved, it could be a rather wet day, and it'll also keep temperatures down a bit. Speaking of temperatures, here are your forecast highs for Saturday. And again, it's another hot day, a good shot at 90 across the interior, and your typically cooler spots, Cape Cod and the shoreline from eastern Connecticut into Rhode Island, southeastern Mass, maybe eastern Long Island as well. But much of the area pretty hot and fairly humid with those dew points in the 60s. A typical summer day, although the calendar says we're still early. We go into Sunday, and it is going to be cooler in eastern Massachusetts. We talked the last couple of days about a backdoor front that's going to be kind of coming in from that direction. And with the flow off the ocean, Boston could be in the low 90s Saturday, and then only in the upper 60s to around 70 for a high on Sunday. So that'll be a stark contrast. But further west in southern New England, western Mass, Connecticut, down into northern New Jersey, New York City, it's likely to be another hot day. And then Memorial Day with the greater cloud cover and more showers around, temperatures more likely to stay in the 70s. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great weekend, no matter what your plans may be. This is Bob Cox reporting for Cox Weather Services.